When you look at this spread behind me, it's hard to believe that this was once a service station from the 1950s. Now wrap your head around this. What once served as a service repair shop for gas-guzzling metal mammoths like the 55 Bel Air and the 59 Buick Electra is now a green machine, an eclectic eatery that runs on 100% wind power. Welcome to Root Down.
Root Down came from a Jimmy Smith song that initially spoke of sort of a sophistication here that I hope to achieve. And then I also wanted it to address a Beastie Boys song, which is a little bit more funky and a little bit more urban. So I wanted to sort of have layers to the name where it could, talk about a sophistication in our food and a sort of grittiness being so close to the city. It also spoke about the food just being rooted down into the earth and being really simple, and just talks about how we're trying to be farm to table and work with local farmers and ingredients. In our effort to keep it green, we paired up with Xcel Energy, who offered to get on their wind power grid. So not only do the kitchen, but the whole restaurant is completely wind powered. So that's air conditioning, everything in the summer. And our water is reverse osmosis. So basically, that's cleaner than bottled water. We don't even sell bottled water here. Because the building was built in 1954, the original gas station, I wanted to have components that spoke of that. And that also spoke of sort of Americana. So going on Craigslist and eBay became a year-long obsession. Some of the things we have are, a basketball court, which was pulled out of a high school and was sitting in somebody's garage for about 30 years. And then that became our floor in the dining room. From the 1950s, we had a bowling alley, is the bar top in the bar. So all our counters and bars are made out of bowling alleys. All our chairs are 1950s Knoll chairs, which again was a classic mid-century modern design. And also all the light fixtures in the bar. And again, those phones, scales, all that is just stuff that seemed to be forgotten art that existed, that basically there's no use for in society for a rotary phone or a scale from the 50s, but used in a way that can sort of make this design sort of a little bit elevated by using a reclaimed thing, but giving it a classic mid-century feel. One of the important things here about our clientele is I want it to be inclusive rather than exclusive. I wanted it to be something that people in the neighborhood could come here 2 or 3 times a week, but also people could travel from Castle Rock or Englewood and still come here. When I took over the building, I knew one of the most important things was capturing that skyline. This is one of the best views, I think, in Denver. And we built it out to make sure that it not only we got skyline views, but we also had an elevated view as well. So we built it out, and we have a bar out there, and then as well as a dining room. And in addition, we have garage doors that open up. So even from the inside, you get these incredible views of the skyline. And at night, it's just stunning. There's really nothing ahead of us except Coors Field and the skyline.
The inspiration behind the menu at Root Down is to be very globally influenced as well as seasonal, and to really draw from places all over the world, and to be sustainable and carefully source those products wherever possible. The Harris Ranch beef tenderloin is one of the favorites. We're very vegetable focused here, so another one of my favorites is the beet custard. Brunch we started about a month after we opened. We like to take traditional brunch classics and kind of reinvent them or tweak them a little bit to make them more vegetable focused. We have a Root Down Benedict that we do. We use a lot of whole grains and things like that. We try to stay vegetarian or vegetable focused, or even vegan in some of our brunch items versus the traditional eggs and bacon and steak for brunch. The drink menu from the beginning has been conceptualized as being along the same thought process as the food. Fresh herbs, different flavors, really thinking outside the box and pushing the envelope of what drinks can be and how they can be chef inspired and seasonally inspired and fresh and organic as well.
What an amazing experience. Root Down is a definite must-do whenever you're in the Denver Highlands. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Now, for a look at their unique menu items or for more reservation information, check them out online at rootdowndenver.com or VISTATVdenver.com. You can also call them direct at 303-933-4200. Make a reservation soon, and be sure to say hi to Justin and Ryan when you get here.